Guys, it's Got1221 here. I'm doing a review for The Last of Us Left Behind. I think it's really a good prequel to the storyline, but it's actually like short amount of gameplay. Well, there's a lot of gameplay, but it's a short story. It took me 3 hours to beat it. The only thing that pissed me off is that the enemies, like the zombies, are fun to find to kill, but like they're not zombies; they're infected. But they're easy to fight. Like clickers are a pain in the ass because you have to kill them a certain way with a gun, or just come up behind them and stab them. Because Ellie does have a knife, but they end up you have to with humans. They flank your position and like shoot at you constantly, and I can't. And Ellie takes more damage. Like Ellie is very slow at taking damage, and you end up getting killed easier with Ellie. But that's about it. But the story takes place during the winter time when Joel gets. I didn't get this far. I got maybe the middle of the game. I'm still have a lot to play. So once I beat the game, I will put a review up for this game. But okay. So what's gonna happen when Joel gets a pipe through his chest, his stomach? You have to. It takes a story when Ellie has to find tools to help him out, and like I love Ellie. I think Ellie's adorable. She ends up. It's one of those characters that she has heart. She says things on her mind. She swears so many times, and she's so fucking adorable at times. It takes place after you get to the first chapter. You get to a helicopter and you end up playing as a part with Riley, and it takes a story of how she gets infected and how she just finds out she's cured. And the ending was so cinematic. It's so intense. Like you're running away from these not vampires. What am I saying? Zombies or infected, which they're really not. They're not zombies. Kind of. They're people with some. I read up this in the story. From the story, apparently these things are called quantriceps, which is a real disease for bugs in the Amazon forest. Apparently, if you dig into some fungus, and they end up getting infected with this fungus, and ends up turning them into this fungi, and it happened to human beings, and actually messes with their minds and turns them into vicious creatures. But like you end up so back to what I was saying, Ellie ends up getting bit while trying to save Ellie, and it actually turns up to the worst. It ended with the cliffhanger like always, and what I hope they do is they make a sequel to The Last of Us, and I'll totally on for it. Even though I didn't buy it for Xbox because it's not for Xbox. The reason why I put it onto the PS4 so I can get The Last of Us Remastered. That was one of my top favorite games. Thanks to Jim, they told me to get it, and I got it. It was one of the greatest games I've ever played. So the verdict of The Last of Us Left Behind will be a 10 out of 10. So if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and like this video. Anything to do to help out. See ya.